I wish my disabled brother was never born. I hate my life, and the main reason is due to my disabled brother. To put things into context, I'm 14 and my brother is currently 8. The difference in our ages might not seem like much, but it feels like an eternity, especially with all the chaos he brings into our lives every single day. He has made my life a living hell ever since he was born. Honestly, I don't remember a time when things were normal or peaceful around here. To put this straight, he has autism, so do I, but not the bad type, but he has the non-verbal kind. This means he's practically a 5-year-old for the rest of his life who needs help with everything. He's completely dependent, and it's exhausting. I have autism too, but mine doesn't take over everyone else's life. I can function. I can talk and take care of myself, but he's just stuck. And because of that, it's always his needs before mine, even when I have panic attacks in my room. No one checks on me or asks how I'm doing. All the focus is on him every single time. V never really had friends over. I mean, how could I? It was always embarrassing for me to have a disgrace of a brother. Our house always had this awful smell of dirty diapers or cigarettes because my parents are heavy smokers. It's like they're trying to cope with the stress too, but it just makes everything worse. The house is always overwhelming, filled with bad smells and constant noise. My brother plays with baby toys and makes a lot of noise, especially as he's gotten older and stronger and is able to bang around more. It's not just little noises either. He makes these loud grunts and screams that pierce through the walls, and it's constant. It's like living in a war zone. I get really pissed off about this, especially because I have anger issues and bipolar disorder. The noise is just too much for me to handle sometimes. I can't even think straight when he's having one of his episodes. I'm scared to have friends over at my house because of this, as my brother, I wouldn't even call him that anymore, is very unpredictable. I never know when he's going to have a meltdown or start throwing things or worse. One time, he began smearing shit everywhere, I presume for attention, as my parents were focusing more on my friend than him. It was horrifying and humiliating. My friend was so freaked out she left immediately, and we never spoke again. She was my friend of 7 fucking years, and just like that, it was over. All because of him. My parents always made big deals out of his accomplishments, like learning how to fucking draw or stacking blocks, which are things that are normal for a toddler. Meanwhile, my accomplishments, like getting top grades in my class or winning first place in sports, are always disregarded. It's as if they expect me to be the perfect child without any recognition or support. Because of all this, I feel very isolated at the age of 14. I'm constantly doing self-hatred and have even attempted to end it all this week. The weight of everything is just too much. I feel like my childhood was taken away because of him, as his priorities were always put before mine. It's like my entire life revolves around his needs and his issues, and there's no room left for me. My childhood was mostly spent locked in my room, being chronically online because that was the only place I felt safe. It's the only comfort I have, the only escape from the reality of my life. Sometimes, I wish he had never been born. I think the world would have been a better place without him taking up space in it. I freaking hate him to the core. All he does is waste food and get on people's nerves. It's not like he contributes anything positive to our lives or to the world. He's just there. And every day, I'm reminded of all the things I've missed out on because of him. Every time I hear his screams or see my parents catering to his every need while ignoring me, I just feel this deep, burning hatred. It's not just about the noise or the mess or the embarrassment. It's about everything I've lost because of him. It's about the way my parents have to divide their attention and how I always get the short end of the stick. I feel like I've been robbed of a normal life, a normal family. I'm angry, I'm resentful, and I'm tired. Tired of pretending that everything is okay when it's not. Tired of being the good kid who doesn't need anything, who doesn't get to complain. Tired of feeling like I don't matter. And it's not fair. It's not fair that I have to feel this way, that I have to live like this. I just want to be a normal kid, with a normal family, in a normal house. I want to have friends over without worrying about what kind of chaos my brother is going to cause. I want my parents to see me, to really see me, and not just as the child who has to make up for all the things my brother can't do. I want to feel like I matter, like I'm important too. But right now, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm invisible, like my needs don't matter. And that's the worst part of all of this. Feeling like I'm not even here, like I'm just a shadow in my own life. And I don't know how much longer I can keep going like this. I just don't know.